So people often wonder why a left-winger like me would be drinking coffee at Starbucks when I'm on tour all the time and not going to so many independent cafes. And the reason is because most independent cafes really suck. And so I thought I'd make this little video for those of you who are running or working in an independent cafe and you don't hate your boss and you want to actually make good coffee, but you just don't know how to, and you can't go to Starbucks 3-day training, then here is a really simple instructional video here, okay? So first you grind the coffee with a grinder. You have to have a grinder that grinds really fine, not something that you buy for 20 bucks, but a decent grinder. This is like 60 bucks. It's not that much, but you need to be able to grind the coffee to a fine grind, not like coarse. You're not making drip coffee, you're making espresso. So it needs to be fine grind, okay? I already ground it, so I'll spare you that. So you use lots of coffee. Lots of coffee. You know, you want to make a strong shot. People who want espresso want to drink strong coffee, not watery American shit. We're making real coffee, okay? So then you put the coffee, the espresso, in the espresso machine. And then you press the button so that the espresso goes through. The water goes through and you make espresso. Now the key there is to have ground the coffee to the right fine grind and to tamp it down hard enough and to use enough of it. Then the next mistake to avoid is don't let the water drip too long. We're not making weak drip coffee, we're making espresso, okay? You stop at a certain point when you have a couple shots. You don't keep going until you have like a puddle or something. This is just because you're an American doesn't mean everything has to be big, okay? It has to be good, is the point. And you know it's good when you're done if there's a crema on top. And it looks like a strong shot of espresso with a nice, foamy, kind of like, you know, beige kind of crema, okay? And that's about 2 shots right there, okay? Right there. You could say it should last about 18 seconds. I don't know how many seconds that was, but you know, that was about right. And you got this nice, see, tan, beige kind of crema kind of thing, like that color. That's the color you want for the crema. And then that's underneath that is black and delicious, okay? Then the next mistake to avoid when foaming milk, if you're making a cappuccino or a latte, don't burn it, okay? You don't need a thermometer to avoid burning the milk. You just need your hands, okay? If this thing is too hot to touch, you're done, okay? That's all you need to know. So it's easy, but for some reason most people can't do it, okay? And also, if you want to foam the milk, if somebody wants a cappuccino, you want to foam the milk, you do that. You go up and down. You can't just stick the thing in the milk and then let it go. You have to actually move your hand. You actually have to be engaged in the process a little bit. People are paying you a lot of money for these stupid little drinks, and you know, if somebody wants foamed milk, why don't you foam the milk? Unless you hate your boss and you're trying to make shit drinks, which is perfectly understandable since most independent cafes also pay really shit wages, even worse than Starbucks. So that's how you foam milk, and you know you're done, you know, and it's like nice and foamy. See, it's foamy. Now then you want to say this is a cappuccino, you just pour in the milk, and there you go. It doesn't, you know, there's no design, it doesn't look so, you know, hot, you know, but it's like, this is a cappuccino with milk on, you know, and espresso, and it's going to taste good, I'll bet. Let's see, yes, delicious, okay? And, there you go. There's your instructional video on how to make a cappuccino. I hope that was useful, and thank you very much.